Should we say something stupid? We haven't said anything stupid yet. There's plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not slouch.
I know. I always move up too. Because the last episode we did in here, I didn't like it, so I deleted it. And I'm not going to put it on YouTube.
What episode?
I forgot what we were talking about.
Why? What did we do wrong?
No, I didn't like the way it looked, so.
Oh yeah, that's important.
It's important.
Yeah,
It's
especially
important.
what we do for a living.
Yes.
Like, what if we just...
Even though I have no makeup on, you look incredible.
You always look good. All right, are you turned on?
I think we're all turned on.
All right, by me, because I'm incredible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's still loading. Sorry.
No,
Oh, it's done.
we're not turned on.
Okay. All right, you're gonna have to sit close to me because.
How much closer? Do you want me to sit on your lap? Jesus.
You guys could do that. That'd be fun.
That'd be really awkward, but fun.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
My husband sees it on.
I think he knows me very well at this point.
All right, so okay, we're going.
Where?
We're rolling.
Oh.
But you have to because we're sharing. Get the fuck back. You're just right here.
I don't like being on the wheels. You could just twirl me around and do whatever.
I kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, so how should we start? We have Tori DeSimone here. She is the co-owner of Stride Spin and Fitness with Jess, and she owns a spin studio in Seattle, yoga studio in Seattle, and a yoga studio in Avalon. In New Jersey, just in case this goes worldwide.
She's the reason we can do this.
Which is going worldwide.
It is going worldwide.
Yeah.
International.
International.
Like Pitbull.
Like Pitbull, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going on a world tour.
It's my
I
cousin.
know.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I saw, I think he's going to be in Hershey when I'm supposed to be there. So maybe I'll get a ticket.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We should go see Mr. 305.
Mr.
And
305.
Mr. Hershey.
It's my
Yeah.
favorite.
He is?
My cousin.
What?
We look alike.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. What do you mean?
No, we got the whole
I know, you should see the picture. I have a side by side.
of you and Pitbull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanna
need
see.
to see that.
I'll pull it
that
up
on
after.
Instagram.
Yeah, I'll pull it up after. Yeah.
Summary of today's podcast. You and
Me and
Oh, me
Pitbull.
and
Yeah,
Pitbull.
Yeah. So we just give shout out to Pitbull because he needs it.
Yeah, maybe he'll listen to our podcast.
Tag him.
I will tag
they'll
Pitbull.
repost it.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pitbull
So
listens to our nutrition podcast.
he might need some nutrition
might.
advice.
He might. He needs
Yeah.
to be
He
in shape.
definitely does because he's going on tour.
Right.
So he needs to be,
He
like you
needs to look
said, in
good.
shape for
Right.
tour,
Yep.
and he needs to have the stamina
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
perform.
I mean, where
Yeah.
else would he find trainers to do that for him?
No, totally.
No.
I bet it's
We're-
hard for him to find a trainer.
We're the
Yeah.
only ones.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then while I'm in Hershey, I can check and see. I can
Yeah,
check
double
in
check
on
with him. Yeah.
and see.
You
Give
could
him
do his
your guys'
progress.
business card.
Yep.
Yeah, you could do his progress, like update.
This is perfect. Pitbull, call us.
All right, done. It's
Done.
settled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's start.
Let's start.
Tori, what do you want to talk about? Well, I do
What
want
is
to.
it
Well,
you want to
first
talk
off,
about?
All right.
Tori's the
sorry.
reason we're here.
Yeah, Tori is the reason.
And
we're here.
Jess.
And Jess, yeah.
So, thank you for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Thank you.
Of course.
We appreciate it.
Of course.
Sitting on the couch in front of the bags every week.
We love it here.
Well, we are in
I personally
fitness.
always like seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than our other alternative.
That I told you, the sound was good in that room. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, we won't talk about it anymore.
He brings it
Awkward.
up all the time. It wasn't.
subject.
It wasn't awkward.
It's, right, it was not awkward.
All right.
We were sitting on your son's bed. We're in a 14-year-old's bedroom.
No,
recording
he's
a
11.
podcast. Oh,
10.
even better.
It was Declan's. Because I couldn't do it in the basement because the sound didn't sound good there.
I don't know what was wrong with it. Was it echoey?
Yes.
Oh.
And the first one, if you listen to it, it's a little echoey, and I didn't like it.
We should listen side by side. Like a before and after of our podcast.
Yeah, gorgeous. Progress.
Progress, yeah.
Before and after.
See? And
That's
we've got
fantastic.
mics now.
We have mics.
We're in a better
have
setting.
guests.
We have
Yep,
guests.
You have guests. You guys are official.
We're moving
Officially official.
up. All right.
Yeah.
So
all right.
let's discuss.
Let's discuss. So Tori's doing 75 hard.
Yeah.
Ooh. What's your plan after 75?
Well, you know what? I was expecting it to be harder than it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I only lasted like 37 days.
The difficult thing for me, well, I'm doing it a little bit modified. So I don't drink alcohol, but I've been toying around with having a glass of wine every now and then, but I just haven't done it yet. But
Okay.
I feel like it's coming. So I don't drink alcohol, so
getting
that
there.
was really easy. So I switched the no alcohol to no soda because I was like replacing alcohol with soda, and then I was like, So I'm trying no soda.
I heard you go off about Sprite.
Yeah, I love Sprite.
That's your thing? See, I like Diet Coke.
Yeah, I also, so that was my thing. I loved Diet Coke. And then about a year ago, I was at Universal Studios and Matt and I went for his birthday. Matt's my boyfriend. And we got so nauseous on the rides and they didn't have a Diet Coke, but they had Sprite. And I was like, let's do it. And since then, hooked. Like, I'm like,
they got you at the right time.
Yeah, I'm like, this is crack. Like, it's so good. Like the full sugar version of Sprite. So I would always just have Sprite and it's so good. Like, I can't wait to have Sprite.
We should have brought a Sprite on.
No, I can't.
She gave
that's,
it up.
I didn't know if that was the reason for the alcohol replacement.
No, she's replacing.
During the 75 hard.
Yeah. So
I haven't drank for a while, like since August of 2022. So for me, the no alcohol wasn't like a hard thing for me to switch. That's why I was like, I drink a lot of soda now, so I'm gonna not do the soda and no scrolling because I scroll a lot.
Yeah.
I just like waste my days on social media. Not anymore. I really like kept it back. But anyway, so it's a little bit modified. So honestly, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be, but it might be because I modified it a little bit.
Yeah.
And now that it's nicer out, like I normally do walk every day outside, so that hasn't been too hard.
So it's one workout and then two workouts a day and then
It's a workout and a walk.
And a walk or something
Yeah,
outside.
two workouts.
Outside.
One has to be outside, so I just count my walk
Yeah.
as the workout.
For sure.
And then, like today, I just did bar here. When I'm at the shore, I try to take a class at the studio, or if I'm like working the front desk, I'll do a class while classes are going on. So I'll just do like something online.
Yeah.
It hasn't been too hard because I was active before 75 hard. Like the reason I started it was because in the summertime, I just stopped prioritizing like myself and my morning routine and stuff. And I'm like really annoying about morning routines. I love them. So that was really my intention. So it hasn't been hard.
You read?
That's what she said.
Yeah, I do read.
See, that's the one that would get me. I wouldn't read.
You didn't read at all?
And I missed that.
I know. She
Damn
said
it.
it like 3 times. I was waiting for you. And I was like, fine, I'll
You
say
said
it.
I have to behave.
I didn't
Yesterday, you told me I have to behave.
Look, this is your podcast. You guys can behave.
Yeah,
however you
but
want.
she
I'm in
said
your
behave.
space.
Okay. All right. So if I don't have to read, I think that kind of
You don't like reading?
no.
What about audiobooks?
But that doesn't count because I have to read 10 pages.
But I also changed the rules, so like you could change the rules too.
Okay, but then I can listen to it.
Yeah.
I could just listen to the podcast. Does that count as reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess an audiobook and a podcast kind of go
They're the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just going to listen to ours or are you going to branch out and listen to somebody else's?
Well,
Oh.
so you don't yell at me. I'm gonna have to listen to ours, and then I have to listen to the others. The reason I don't like listening to ours is because I don't like to hear myself talk.
That's surprising to me because you talk a lot.
I do talk a lot,
Yeah.
but
I feel
I'm
like
only like see if we had a headset mic, this would be a lot easier.
What do you mean, like a Fortnite one?
Like the fuck is Fortnite?
Like
Yeah, like a fitness instructor one.
Yeah, like the one I have at the fucking studio, like the one I coach with.
I thought you meant a headset. I go right to video games. Sorry.
No, I don't even know what that is.
We had a whole discussion
We
about it.
did have a
in the
whole
other-
discussion,
in the
and
other-
apparently
in another
Roblox
podcast.
is the same, right? You know what that is?
No, I'm a girl.
See what I'm saying?
I'm a girl.
Mhm.
Well,
You're
you're
I
a boy.
have boys, so I know all of the things.
Do I have to learn Roblox?
Yeah. All you have to learn all.
Can you send me like a PDF?
Yes.
This is what you're gonna have to learn video game wise. There's bullet points, easier for me to understand.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. All right, we done with that part?
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
funny.
How many days in are you in the 75 hard?
I am day 26.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh wow. For a little while.
Yeah, it feels good.
So then what do you eat?
Ooh.
Oh, that was another
Great
thing.
question.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah,
No,
the
that's a great
diet that I
question.
chose was like no fast food because I would find myself going to Wawa a lot and just like getting like quick stuff.
Yeah.
So it was no fast food and prioritize protein and whole foods. So that was
Done.
like what I chose. So
Yeah.
that's honest. Also hasn't been that hard. Like that's why I feel bad being like, oh, hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, but you're modifying it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
too.
definitely
And
modifying.
Somebody might be like, no, I can't give up alcohol for 75 days.
Totally.
But see, you had this type of routine before.
I did.
So it wasn't hard to kind of just either add a few things or modify it.
Right.
It just kind of stayed along the same lines.
It was more so just an accountability challenge during a really busy season of life.
Right.
Yeah. I just wanted to keep up like what
There's something
makes me
else
feel
to focus.
Good. Yeah. So normally what I eat, let's see. Well,
Like,
breakfast.
how'd you start today?
Well, I haven't eaten yet today. I had a cup of coffee. Well,
I wasn't going to say anything.
Should I have eaten?
I would have.
What would you have eaten?
So something small. So, okay. So you worked out. What'd you do?
Bar.
Give me a little background on bar. What kind of movements?
It's very low weight, high rep movements. So think of like pulsing, squatting.
But you are lifting weights of some sort.
Yeah, very like 3-pound weights.
Okay, so little weights. So more cardio based.
No, it's
like a yoga strength?
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it.
All right. So not as important. But to eat for that. And you're not going to eat to burn that calorie, because if I eat now, I'm not going to burn that particular food because it takes a while to get into the system. So it's not burning that.
Okay.
But from a performance standpoint, you feel better when you have something in your system.
Yeah.
Something small, even as small as a rice cake, or with peanut butter, or half a banana, or something that gives you a little bit of carbs, just from a performance standpoint, so you can do more. But if you did like a lower impact, then you could get away with it. But if you were to lift weights, like if the three of us were going to go work out, you would want something just from a performance standpoint. You could push harder, right? You're not getting tired. You're not going to get fatigued as easily.
So what time do you, like when you wake up, are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
What time do you stop eating at night?
Doesn't matter.
Really?
Well, there's no, so the secret is to get all your calories that you need per day.
Mm-hmm.
How late at night you eat does not have an impact on how your body kind of digests it. You shouldn't eat too late because you could wake up early. You could wake up bloated, or you could wake up a little sick because you went to bed right away.
Yeah.
But your body's not going to stop digesting food just because it's 10 o'clock at night. It doesn't know, oh my God, it's 10 o'clock at night. We should stop digesting our food, right? So like, it doesn't matter how late you eat for that purpose. As long as you get all your calories in, your protein, carbs, fats, all that stuff, like your whole foods like you're eating, you could prolong the day.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how late you eat, but it matters from a wake up standpoint, and some people are different, right?
Yeah.
But you can eat later at night.
Well, two things that I've noticed. The first is I have an Oura ring, so it tracks like my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I eat late at night, my sleep score plummets. Like it's way down.
Right.
So I try not to eat like about 2 hours at least before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it helps my sleep.
Right. But it doesn't matter if you were going to eat at 10 and then go to bed at 12. It's still a 2-hour window.
Very true.
So it doesn't matter how late you eat. It's just how soon you go to bed after you eat that last meal.
If I went to bed at 12, like...
Oh, no, I could do that. No.
I bed at like 9.
Yeah.
When I get sex.
9, that's
Yeah, what time do you go to bed? Probably
7.
6? Oh.
7. I lay down at 7.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, so yesterday we went to bed at 8 because we went to the park until 7:30. So Tristan was with me.
Yeah.
So,
even when it gets lighter out, you still go to bed around 7:30.
It's still 7.
I know, but it's harder because it's late outside.
Close your blinds.
Oh God. Okay.
No, that's how I think. Like when I listen to podcasts and people are like, "Oh, begin to like wind down at sunset." I'm like, "Sunset changes every day. I need
it does change.
Right. Like it literally changes every day." The time.
Yeah.
And then the other, I don't wake up hungry. So how do I eat when I'm not hungry? Like I just feel like I almost get like nauseous.
That because you're.
When I eat when I'm not hungry is when
you
I
get
get
nauseous.
Yeah. Like I'll start to naturally get hungry around like 10, 11, and that's normally when I have my first meal.
So the idea to eat more frequent meals is not because there's a magical like formula that people are going to lose weight because you ate 5 times a day. Like that's not it, right?
Right.
So it's fine to eat at 11. It's fine to eat at 1 as your first meal. It doesn't matter as long as you get all your calories in.
Yeah.
Right? Per day.
Yeah.
So if you could do it in 2 meals or you could do it in 6 meals, it doesn't really matter how many meals you have per day.
Yeah.
But if you can get your, let's say 2,000 calories, right? If that's what you require, you get your 2,000 calories, 150 grams of protein, whatever it is, carbs, fats. As long as you get all your targets in, and it doesn't matter how many meals you do it in.
Yeah.
It's just the reason for the 5 meals, that I do 5 meals,
right.
more options for people to get all that food in. Because a lot of people can't eat 50, 60 grams of protein in one sitting.
No, it's so true.
Right.
Protein is really hard to get a lot
Right,
of.
because it's dense, right? It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
So if you have more options, so like 5 meals, 6 meals, 4 meals, whatever, it's just easier to get it per meal because then you can break it down, right? 200 grams, let's say, and 5 meals, it's 40 grams per meal versus 3 meals. Now you have to get 75.
Yeah.
Right, it's a lot.
It's a lot. And I will say, when I was running, like I was training for a marathon last year, before I would run, I would always have like a protein waffle with peanut butter on it before my runs. And that was at like 6 a.m.
And that's good because you also have the carbs from the waffle.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
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 Very cool.
It worked for the most part.
Are you going to do a marathon this year?
No, I didn't even do it last year.
Wait, you did it?
No, I got shin splint.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I'll try. I'm sure one day I'll run a marathon, but it wasn't in the cards for me
You don't
last
need
year. I do enjoy it, but like as soon as I got over 10 miles, I was like, oh.
Yeah. When I hit 10 miles on the Broad Street, I was like, we're done.
You just did it, right?
Yeah, on Sunday.
That was it.
It was fun. I liked it. I do like that race. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Sean did it.
Oh,
See?
that's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
He
What?
beat you.
See what?
He beat
Sean
you.
did. Just because, like, I was telling people that he was doing it, and they were like, oh my God. But
He's 14?
13. He just turned 13.
13. Yeah. The first time I ever did, I was 12.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I love that he did that at 13. That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
He was super excited to stay with James the whole way down, but he beat me by 10 minutes.
That's so
He
awesome.
stopped at the bathroom twice, and he still beat me by 10 minutes.
Did you stop at all, Cal?
I didn't stop. Like, Diana and I crossed the start line and went right to the bathroom, peed, and then we just 10 miles right down the road. So we didn't stop.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
Very good.
awesome.
it was fun.
Broad Street's really
Does he want to
fun
do it
run.
again?
I don't know if he wants to do it again. I'm probably gonna. I make my kids do a lot of stuff that they don't want to do because I'm afraid.
I force my kids to do stuff they don't like. It's fine.
Well, they say Sean would say no to everything when he was younger. So I'm like,
Whatever.
no.
but
it's
then
not
he
gonna
asked
happen.
you to do it?
He did. James and him had a discussion about it, and then all of a sudden I was on board.
Did they finish
Did
it
he train?
together?
They finished together.
Oh,
But
that's
Sean, and I knew he would do this. James said like he could see the finish line, and he looked at James and was like,
Did he
when
win?
started sprinting, and James is like,
Did James sprint too?
yeah, he's trying to chase him, and he beat James by 1 second. He was like, see you later, sucker.
See, but that's
Oh.
important. That's important that he
Did
beats us.
Sean train it off?
He is in cross country, and he
Oh, right.
runs track. So,
Yeah.
Oh, so he's already in training.
conditioned.
yeah, he's okay. I mean, I think the most he ran was 4 miles, so that was
Good
like
for him. Wow.
a long time for him. But like, I
Wow.
mean, he's an athletic kid. He's
Yeah,
constantly
very.
on the ice. His legs are always moving. So
Good for him.
yeah, I
He
was
probably
really.
had, what, like a 7:30 pace the whole time?
I don't know. I know that he
What was
finished
his
in like
time?
1:48.
Wow, that's a good time.
Yeah,
That's a
So
really
we
good
just
time.
divide that by 10.
go ahead.
It's like,
Who's got a calculator?
Let's do it.
I
Real
think
quick.
it's like around like a 10:30.
Yeah, said he was chugging the first couple miles, and then they slowed down a little bit, and stopped at the bathroom twice.
14.
Is it?
Is it?
Well, if you just do 148 by 10. So 10 minutes.
Oh,
So 10 minutes.
yeah.
Wait,
40
is that how it
seconds.
converts?
I don't know. I don't know
Because
if that's right.
148 is an hour, not minutes.
Right, but you're just dividing by 10 and move the decimal point. Right? I sounded like I knew what I was talking
You
about.
did
with the
sound. I
decimal
was like
point,
this.
right? Is it because I said decimal point?
Yeah, no, honestly, as soon as you said decimal point, I'm like,
Oh, he sounds
Yeah,
right.
he's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We're gonna get 1,000 comments.
Yeah,
No,
everybody's
it's
gonna be
not
like, he's
right.
fucking wrong. It is not
the
10
Pitbull
minutes.
fans are gonna hate that.
Yeah, people are not gonna like that. Yeah, somewhere around there. So between 10 minutes and 14 minutes.
No, that's just where we'll land. It's somewhere in that range.
What do you think?
I mean, that's
He did
pretty
a great job.
impressive.
No, it's very
He
impressive.
did
Yeah.
a great job. I was super proud of him.
Especially for
Yeah.
13 years old.
Yeah, I asked him the next day if he was sore, and I just got a grunt. So I was like, okay.
Declan didn't want to join in.
Declan would rather rob
What
a
did he
liquor
do?
store.
What did he do?
He stayed over at my mom's Saturday night and hung out with. Well, my mom and my brother live together, so he hung out with his cousins on Saturday night.
That's fun.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he was very happy. He was
Happy.
like in the car waiting. He was like, "Are we leaving? Get me out of here!" God, Declan, we love Declan so much.
Thank God he's here.
We leaving or what? Let's go. Okay, God.
Your voice rocked.
My boys are just
You have to do
They're
it when
hilarious.
it's sunny. Like the past 3 years, it's been raining every single Broad Street.
You know what? I looked at my times from my other Broad Streets, and I didn't realize this was the 4th time I've done it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I thought I did it like once or twice before. I must have blocked the other ones. God, I can't believe I did 10 miles. Yeah.
I'm never gonna do it.
Why?
Oh, don't say that.
It's 10 miles.
You can do it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
I won't.
Okay, respect that.
Yeah.
But you never know.
you never know. You don't know what the future holds.
Yeah.
You could be running down the street with Sean next year,
Are you
sprinting
gonna
to the
force
finish
me to
line.
run
Yeah,
freaking
I'm
Broad
going to
Street?
sign you up next year.
I will walk.
OV Hand. That'll be your last name because everybody got it.
I will walk and eat donuts the entire time.
There are a couple Dunkin' Donuts on the way down
Krispy
Broad Street.
Kreme?
I didn't see any Krispy Kreme,
Then
just
I'm not doing
Dunkin'.
it. No, then I have to stop at Krispy Kreme on the way.
Okay.
I would do that.
You would stop at Krispy Kreme?
Good thing this is a nutrition podcast.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. There's a lot of eye rolls. The podcast doesn't see it, but I
Podcast does see it.
Podcast.
You show everybody all the shit I say and all the fucking looks you give me. Like the one with the eye roll with the bicep. Yeah,
that was a lot.
Yeah.
Biceps. We had to look at a picture.
It is super cold in here. Next time I'm wearing fucking.
It is super cold.
Why
Like
didn't you
a-
turn on the heat?
I thought I did too.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's talk more.
Okay, let's talk more.
Do you have any questions for Tori?
I was just gonna piggyback on what you had, but I have more questions about the business,
Yeah.
about Stride.
All right, go
I can
ahead.
talk about
Okay.
anything.
What do you find most valuable that your members here gravitate towards Stride? Why Stride?
I think a few things. I think when we first opened, mine and Jess's mission was that we wanted to offer a place that people wouldn't plateau at, and that's why we wanted to offer so many different formats. Also, our area has a lot of studios, so we wanted to offer what all the studios were offering and then some. So there was both strategy and like pure intention behind that. So we offer a lot of different formats here. So that, when we first opened, was our mission, like to be fitness forever, and that like this was a place where you could come find community and you would grow here, and you would, you know, go into different rooms and find a new version of yourself in every room, and along those lines. As we've grown and evolved and been open for 6 years this August, which is crazy. Kelly's been
That's
here
awesome.
since day one.
I have been here since day one.
She's our OG.
That's back when she was 25.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're my
Since
best friend now.
yeah,
Besties.
since then, I think the biggest thing has been community, and I know every studio says that, but Kelly knows she's cultivated an incredible community here with her 5:30 people, with her night 10 people, just anyone that to know Kelly is to love Kelly. And
You do have to get to know.
Oh my
Yeah, you really have to get to know her.
But Kelly does an incredible job.
I'm not sure what to
with
say to you
her-
right
Yeah,
now.
think about that.
Okay.
Well, when you think about it, like, she's really been able to, the word's escaping my mind, but just cultivate and form these friendships within her clients to where Kelly can be there or doesn't have to be there, and they're still really close knit, and that's really important. And I love seeing people make friends here. I love seeing people grow up here. I love seeing people transform here. I just love seeing everything about this place. We just had someone get engaged here.
I
Oh, that's
saw
pretty
that.
cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw
So, like,
yeah,
it's-
that was amazing.
Yeah, it's just been really cool to see this place grow for 6 years. And you know, when we first opened, we would always say, like, we would talk about new clients and things like that, and here we are 6 years later, we still get new clients every day. So like, it's always a revolving door, which is awesome to see clients come, go, stay, move, whatever it might be. Like, it's just always been really, really cool.
What's your most popular class?
I think
Like,
it
what do
depends who
people
you
like the
ask.
most?
I mean, I could go statistically, which is spin.
Spin, okay.
But over the last, trends also change, and that's what I love about Stride, is that we tend to have whatever the trends are. So like in 2018 when we opened, it was really, spin was really big, boxing was really big.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like lower impact, like bar, Pilates is really big. But a few years ago, from like, I'd say 2020 till about 2023, three here, strength was our number one, and strength is still like right up there. Statistically, it's been, but I just think it's who you ask.
Yeah, especially like you said, the way the fitness world, I guess, changes.
Yeah.
Whatever is most popular, most people gravitate to. That's the.
And it's also skewed here because our spin room holds the most amount of people. So like, it's able, like, like statistically wise, it's gonna show more because there's more bikes. This room holds about like 24 comfortably, so it caps out there, and then Pilates is only 5. So it's kind of skewed.
Right.
Yeah.
So spin does take over a little bit.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. If it was all an even playing field, I would say our most popular is spin, strength, and any form of low impact strength training. So strength.
Yeah. Well, that's good because we were talking about that earlier.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. People want strength. People want to get strong.
They do. But it's nice when you find it in one spot.
Yes.
Right? That way you don't have to change gyms.
Yes.
Right? Or locations or things like that.
Yeah, and you don't have to leave your people. You don't have to leave your instructors. Yeah.
Right.
And it's good that now you have studios down at the shore because a lot of people, that's where they go in the summer.
Yeah.
And they already know you.
Yeah.
So if they're there, they already have an in. And they have an in, right? They feel comfortable. They can go, feel like it's like back home.
Yeah, that was a big reason why I wanted to open there. Because one, selfishly, I wanted to be at the Jersey Shore in the summertime. But two, I was like, well, our attendance in the summer here goes way down because they're all going to the shore.
Right, so why
I was
not
like,
take
I'll
you
just
back
catch
off
them
of
where
that?
they go.
Right.
You know?
No, that's a smart move, for sure.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Okay, one more question, then I'll let Kelly go.
Okay.
No,
So,
ask away.
Other than we know each other, what value do you find in the nutrition piece that we bring to the members?
I think
That's
there's
a good
Thank
one.
you, thank you. I just thought of that one. Yeah.
I think there's immense value in nutrition because you guys obviously know the old saying, out through me in the kitchen.
Yes.
Nutrition is more than half the battle. Like, you can come in here and work out every single day, but you're not going to see if you're looking for physical changes just from coming here. It really is tied with nutrition, and before Kelly, we didn't offer anything nutrition here just because no one here was certified in it, and I never wanted to speak out of place about it, give advice when I wasn't able to, things like that.
No, that's great.
You got to cover yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also so personal. Like, there's not a one-size-fits-all diet. So, like, what fits for one person isn't going to work for the next. So I never wanted to say, like, oh, well, this is what I do, so you should do it too because it's going to work for you. Because
it's
it probably won't work for them, you know?
Yeah.
And I also had no idea how to make any sort of meal plans, nutrition plans, and also it's like, it just wasn't my passion. It didn't light me up. But seeing people on a spin bike hold a 60-second sprint, and they're like, oh my God, I just did that. Like, that lights me up. Stuff like that. So we never offered it just because it was out of our wheelhouse. So I'm really happy to bring it in to Stride. And just delegate that to you guys who are the pros.
I appreciate that. And it's great because it's a guidance, right?
Yeah.
So they don't ever have to follow anything specific, right? Because you said everyone's different, right?
Yeah.
So, but what everyone can do similarly is the habits they have in place, right? So like when we talk about the plan and stuff, and Kelly and I were talking about how can we adjust the plan to make it easier for the client, we kind of are taking the food piece away from them for a little bit. So we're focusing just on habits, right? Because food is simple. Everybody overcomplicates it, but it is really simple. Once you understand how many calories you need to intake and how much you work out and what you do and what you burn, that's the easy part. But to have the habits in place where they do eat breakfast, right? Or they do eat post-workout, or how late at night can they eat, and figure out all this stuff with their schedule, their gym, their kids' life, their social life, whatever, to have those routines in place where they can still stay consistent even when shit happens.
Right.
The food is almost the last piece you focus on, because if you can do all the right things in place and have the habits in place to have the results, the food is easy.
Right.
So it's kind of nice to just guide them versus follow this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you have to eat this. You don't have to eat that.
Right.
Right? You just have to understand what your body craves the most and then give it to it. I'm fucking freezing.
I do. If we pause, I can go like make sure it's.
Yeah, you can pause.
Okay, I'll be right
I don't
back.
even care. I'm not even pausing. We're just gonna.
Yeah.
It's so.
Kelly decided to freeze us in here. For some reason, we have to be clinched. And
I didn't decide to freeze.
between all three of us, there's not a lot of insulation. We're all freezing here. Like if we were driving through, let's say, Alaska and our bus broke down, we'd all die, like instantly.
We'd all die.
Right, because we have no body heat to sustain us.
I don't know why it's going like that, but I turned it on. It should warm up in here shortly.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it's
usually
freezing.
yeah, okay.
Make sure we never drive
No,
through
it's
Alaska
freezing.
together.
I think we're
because
gonna be okay. I don't think anybody's driving through Alaska the next.
there's a guy on
Maybe
Instagram
where-
that like Truck House Life is his Instagram, so we're gonna give him a shout out. But he drives to freaking the Arctic in his truck with the house on top.
You would never make it because you have to wear sleeves there.
Not inside the house. And like, I could wear this outside.
Yep. Okay.
I do. In the winter.
I
I
know.
still roll up my pants.
I know.
Yeah.
I
Can't
know.
stand things on my ankles. Can you believe that?
I
It's
really-
I
weird,
want
right?
top shoes.
I'm gonna take him to Viore.
Right, but like even if I didn't, I'd have to roll them up.
I think you need the email to Viore, and we'll go together, and I'll find some clothes for you.
I'll tell you.
Not if they have ankles.
Wait, you want to show your ankles, or you don't want to show your ankles? Okay.
I feel like that's not your ankle. That's like
That's like mid foot, mid leg. No, that would be up here.
mid calf.
Mid calf.
Mid calf would be here.
It's your calf.
All right.
My calves, my big calves. Yeah. Like Jason. We always talk about Jason
I know.
in every
Stop
podcast.
talking about Jason.
No,
He's
I
gonna
love-
ask for royalties.
He
pretty
did
soon.
ask.
He
Until he comes through with WrestleMania tickets, he's getting nothing.
See, it's warming up. Don't you feel like
It
Yep,
is warmer.
it is,
Yeah, I feel like
alright.
we're relaxed now. There's no fire. We should get a
I
fire.
forgot what my question was for Tori. Oh, when does the? Well, first, do you calculate your macros? Do you figure out what you're gonna do? You should do that.
I know like the general rule of thumb is 1 gram per pound of body weight
Protein.
for
Protein.
protein. Yeah. But no, I just whenever I eat, I always just try to keep it balanced.
Mhm.
And I just like I really do try to eat intuitively, and I feel the best that way.
Good.
So like for example, last night I had leftover chicken parm. It was
Mhm.
awesome.
My
Had
favorite.
2 chicken cutlets, some spaghetti, little side salad. It was awesome.
Did you make it?
No.
Where'd you get it from?
Giovanni's in Royersford.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not counting that as fast food because someone had to make it with love.
Yep.
Right.
Right. And then like for breakfast, normally it's something egg based.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And
Obi loves eggs. You
yeah,
always
I
talk
love
about
eggs. And I mix cottage cheese in with the eggs, which makes them
Fluffy.
higher in protein and fluffier. It's
Oh.
delicious. And I'll normally have it on Fiber One has these English muffins that are really high in fiber, which is really I think one slice is like 9 grams of fiber, which
Oh,
is
perfect.
great for a muffin or an English muffin. So I'll have it on that, and normally have fruit or something with it. For a snack, I really like to do yogurt and fruit.
Yeah.
So like high protein
You're on point.
Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I just try
You're
to
on
eat
point.
like pretty balanced and just like think about what I'm eating at the moment and like, okay, what protein can I add in? What fiber can I add in? Things like that.
Does it have an out at the end of the night, or is it like intermittent fasting? Do you stop eating at some point?
No.
It's
Well,
not
we're
like
all
that.
intermittent fasting. You intermittent fast.
I know, but I was just asking about the program.
I intermittent fast.
I
It's
know.
just a 12-hour day.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I don't intentionally, but I find myself, like I said earlier, like not hungry until like 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then normally it just depends on the day. Like on Monday nights, because I teach here Monday nights, I just eat later. Like I normally eat at 8. Like that was when I ate last night.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the Met Gala.
Oh yeah, I did scroll through and see everybody's outfits.
No, literally I'm eating chicken parm in like my...
Mindy Kaling's looked amazing.
Amazing.
I loved her fucking dress.
Same. It was amazing. See what I do? We're talking.
No.
You love
It
it.
was amazing. Wasn't
Such
it?
a
Well, I
good
know what
dress.
it is. I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Right.
was
I
I loved it.
I
I,
think
did,
that was
I
my favorite
DVR'd
look
it.
of the
Do they
night.
still have DVR?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
But I wanted to scroll through and see everybody's clothes. But Mindy Kaling, her dress was
Loved it.
Yeah,
Loved it.
the bomb.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, just try to eat like balanced and just think about one meal at a time.
But so you got it down for you.
Yeah, for
Right,
me.
so everybody's different. That's what we
It
were
took a
saying,
while to
right?
get there, though.
You got it though,
Yeah.
right? And so you figure out how much this or that, like what it looks like,
Yeah.
so you can actually know that you're getting close to the right amount of protein.
Yeah.
So when we have people count their shit, right?
Yeah.
It's because they don't know.
Right.
Not because they have to always do it. right? But if you don't have an idea, which you do, you have a great idea of what you're doing. Calories, protein, and fiber. I mean, those are your top three.
Yeah.
So everyone is different. Everybody has different ideas of what that would look like. So I like that you know what you actually have to do because you hit all the right foods.
Yeah. If I had to guess how much protein I have in a day, it's honestly probably like maybe 60 grams, 75. It's not a ton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're having those eggs with the cottage cheese, do you have a protein shake?
Sometimes.
You probably break.
Yeah, when I do have a protein
More
shake,
than
I feel
that.
like I'm on top of the world. Like literally, I'm like, I am better than everyone. Like I'm drinking a protein shake.
That's what sets me apart.
You're not
Yeah.
kidding. I'm like, when you drink
I am
water,
better
never
than
protein
everyone.
shake.
Right, but that adds easily 30 grams of protein. So I think you're way
Yes.
over 60. You probably
Okay.
don't realize how
No,
much.
you're probably right. I should track for a day just so I can like
So
see
you see it.
really
See
what
it,
I
yeah.
am hitting. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
I like
And
that.
the gram per pound of body weight could go down to 0.7, could be
Mm-hmm.
0.8, could be 0.9. Hell, it could be 1.2,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Depends on how much you're working out, how much energy you're exerting, how many calories does your body need
Yeah.
for what you need it to do.
Yeah.
So it can vary, but I'm curious to see what it would be if
Me
you
too.
did track.
I'll do
Yeah.
it today because I haven't eaten
Yeah,
anything yet. So
perfect.
I'll track
Oh,
today
I
and
love
I'll
that.
text you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to know.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
What's the when's the last day? Do you have it marked on the calendar?
Yeah.
Oh, the 75
I don't have my
days?
phone
Yeah.
by me. It's I think
Is it before July 4th? What's today?
yeah.
It
I
is,
think it's
okay.
June 29th. I think.
So then what are you going to do June 30th?
Probably nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It really doesn't feel that drastic of a difference from my current
Because your normal
lifestyle.
life was like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kelly mentioned it that you were doing it yesterday, and I said,
Yeah.
well, that's kind of like how I live. Mine is the reading part.
Yeah.
It's what I do on a daily basis. So
Yeah.
like doing something like that would not make it harder.
Right.
You know, it would just, I would have to read.
The hardest part is the days that it's raining and I don't want to go outside.
Right, that's the tough part.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
That's how you gonna
Is there a
do it.
modification for raining, for weather?
I mean, technically, if you like skip something, you're supposed to start all the way back at day one.
Oh, I did read that when I was doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's how I only got to 37.
Yeah.
If
and I
it's a
think
blizzard,
that's
what if you're doing it in the
discouraging.
winter and it's fucking 4 feet of snow outside? It's not like you could go out.
Yeah, and I really think that's
And maybe open a
discouraging.
window and just walk around your house.
That's the crazy. I'm outside.
No, literally.
Yeah.
But there is like I've recently in the past 2 years have really gotten into learning about like morning sunlight and how important that is for
Oh, yeah.
sleep and your circadian rhythm and everything like that. So I really try to do the walks in the morning if I can before 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And that has just helped immensely with like every part of my life. Like my nervous system has really calmed down. I sleep like a baby at night. Like everything has just gotten better, and I really think it's because of morning sunlight. So I really
Oh, it's
try my
huge.
best
Yeah.
Yeah.
to always get that.
That's why there's seasonal depression
Yeah.
that kills me in the winter.
Like, why do we live here? Like, for real. Like, we could live anywhere in the world, and like, we're in Pennsylvania where it's
Yeah,
cold.
but you
Yeah.
want seasons.
I
I think
do like-
California is the best state.
I do like seasons too, but like,
Because you could have the beach, I could go to the snow in the same day.
yeah,
Yeah, that is true.
That's
California
true.
would be the best state.
think
just don't like it when it
Arizona would
gets
be my place.
dark at 4. Like it feels like midnight.
And they don't have.
So that's
yeah,
a question.
it's
So in
Arizona.
California, right, because you could have the beach and you could have the snow, does that mean that it gets darker earlier at the beach? And
What?
Yeah, they still do daylight savings,
Yeah.
but Arizona
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh,
See?
Arizona doesn't.
It's a valid
They
point.
choose happiness.
They choose happiness. They don't do what we do. So Arizona's the place we should go.
That's what I think, but
Okay.
I love the heat. So if you don't like the heat,
That's like a
See, I
dry
think
heat.
more like North Carolina would be a good state.
yeah, agreed. But they do daylight savings.
Yeah.
Well, I thought this was the last year.
You know what?
I think it's been the last year
Of
for
what?
4 years.
For the last, 4 or
Yeah,
5 years.
since Biden became president, he was like, I'm getting rid of daylight savings. I was like, thank
How can
God.
you get rid of daylight savings?
You
You
can.
just
We don't
sign a
need
bill.
it.
Then why do we do it?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know
I have no idea why we do it. I think
because
back
we don't
in the
need
day,
it
was 'cause of
anymore. It's
farming.
farmers. Yeah, farmers. Is that the?
Farmers are very important, but
I
Is
think.
that
I
the
don't
reason we
want
do
to
it for
send us
crops?
for. Yeah, I think so.
I think it was,
Well, I think
but-
it was
But why do we
because
have to change
kids-
hours? That doesn't change anything.
I think it was because kids would work on the farm, and it had to do with school. I could be making all this up.
I'm
but,
gonna
like,
buy it though. We had a whole discussion on what the name of Dick's was, so just go ahead and go with this
Yeah,
one.
what is it?
It was this woman who was pissed at her husband, and she was like, "I guess I'll just name this sporting goods store after him, and call it Dick's because he's being a dick."
Ah,
That was my thing.
good.
So you're probably better with the farmer things.
You made
Go
that
ahead.
up, right? Because we're gonna get questions. Be like, I didn't
totally
know
made it
she
up.
named Dix after her husband.
Her husband's name was Richard. She was like, he's being such a dick today. I'm just naming the store after
I
him.
always wondered that. Like, a guy's like, I'm going to start a sporting store and I'm looking for funding. They're like, oh, great, tell us more about it. Well, it's going to be called Dick's. And no one was like,
Like if you
"Have thought
Googled
about
it, like
that?"
what are you gonna find if you just Google Dix?
Yeah, duh.
Right? Is that like the sporting goods store is gonna pop up?
No. I mean, it might on mine now because all my stuff is sports stuff.
Let's find out.
Got-
We're gonna do it
God,
live.
I'm
We're gonna do it
afraid.
live on the podcast.
It probably will be the sporting goods store.
We're just gonna type in Dix.
Maybe we should Google why there's daylight savings time.
Dix seems fun.
All right, go ahead.
It did come up as the sporting goods store.
Look, see, because you have a boy, and it probably knew
See,
that we were talking
Dicks.
about it.
I think Google's
It's all
like,
sporting
let me
goods
be
store.
safe here.
See? Yeah,
Let's
It's
be
it.
PC.
All right.
yeah. It's all sports.
Maybe because you talk about sports.
Maybe
You think
they
it
have a
knows?
really
Get
solid.
your phone? Hell yeah. It
Oh, I
knows.
know it knows. I was looking up. Oh, we're gonna talk about constant contact after this.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but I was looking up stuff. So in my search bar on my computer, I didn't even talk about it, except you and I were talking about it. MailChimp, Constant Contact, and there
Yeah.
was one more that I looked up. And then I started getting ads for MailChimp.
Yeah, MailChimp
Yeah.
does a lot.
I didn't even look it up on my phone. It was on my
But you were talking to me about
Yeah.
it on your phone.
right. Yeah, creepy. They know. Good thing they don't like check on us or everything else we talk about.
All right, what else do you want to talk about, Tori? Any other questions?
Well, I asked great questions.
I
Did you have any written questions?
I did write stuff down, but she already answered
Oh,
a bunch. Because I wanted
okay.
to ask about the 75 hard, and I wanted to know when it ended, what she was
Okay.
eating, calories. She's gonna mark it all down.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is pretty good.
I
We're
like
done.
What do you
Cool.
have?
Yeah. Do you have any
What do
questions
you
for
wanna
me and
share?
Obi?
Oh, man. I didn't come prepared with questions.
We'll go on your podcast, and then you can ask us
no,
some
100%.
questions.
When you guys are on mine, that's when I'll have the questions for you.
Well, it was
Okay.
just nice to have somebody that is in fitness,
Yeah.
that owns fitness studios, does what we do,
Yeah.
right? And it's fun to see it from the other side and hear it from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fun.
What's your plans for the studios down at the shore?
So, just to keep chugging along, honestly. So, I have 3 leases down there because I have 3 spaces. 2 of them are actually up at the end of this year. So, I have a decision to make what I'm going to do. I could do one of 3 things. I could re-sign, I could sell it, or I could walk away and be like, that was a fun little chapter of life. I'm definitely leaning towards the first of re-signing it for all the spaces down there. I just love it, and it's really cool just to see down there every year. It's just grown and grown and grown, and last year it grew an insane amount, and it's just been really cool to see.
I love that.
Do you have an influx of clients during the summer from people
Oh,
that
yeah.
go down there?
Yeah.
Do they cancel and then re-sign, or do they put it on hold for the winter?
Yeah, so great question. Down there, I close in in Sea Isle, I close in the wintertime. I don't
Okay.
have to pay rent.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's just done. So all of the credits, because most people down there are credits. I only have like maybe 5 membership people down there.
Okay.
So all the credits do not roll over to the next year, and I
Okay.
make that abundantly clear. Like if
Right.
you have a credit from 2023, it will not be there. When
No, so you better use
Or
it.
Yeah.
2024.
Use
Use
it
it or
or
lose
lose it, for sure.
no refunds. Like you either use it or you don't.
Right.
And then obviously same thing with people that have memberships. It's a 16-week membership. So if
Okay.
you have it, you can use it from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and then after that, it doesn't roll over to the next
No, if you
year.
don't use it, then so be it.
Yeah, then so
Okay.
be it. Yep. So that's pretty much how it works down there. It works really well for the people down there just because it's a seasonal town.
Yeah.
My Avalon studio is open year round, but I just haven't gotten to there yet because I just opened it like
That's
a
the
month
new
ago.
one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the new one. And I charge a different rate in the summertime than I do in the off season there. So it'll be much cheaper from probably like October to April.
For the winter one.
Yeah, than it is from April to.
And you offer same stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So same thing, just down there?
Yep.
So you have 2 studios, 3 leases.
3 studios, 3 leases.
3 studios.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
What's
have
the
2
third
in
one?
Sea Isle.
Oh, 2
They're
in
just
Seattle.
a
That's
block
what.
away
Okay,
from
got
each
it.
other.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have another one in Avalon.
Very
So
cool.
Avalon is just yoga, though.
Yeah, Avalon. Yeah, sorry. I have a bunch of different formats, but I don't have box. I don't have TRX. But we offer spin, yoga, Pilates, low impact strength training. We have a new tone class that we're rolling out this summer that I'm excited for. But it's not little weights. And honestly, the thing is, I just don't have the storage. Like, there's not any, especially my Avalon space. There's like, it's literally like this. Like, this is my whole studio.
This is it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Front desk and everything.
Everything.
Nice.
It's just a room and a bathroom. So like, there's no back room. There's nowhere to like. So I have to use wall space to store things. But then in yoga, people kick up, so I can't have it come out too far.
Right.
You know. So. And you have to put as many people in there as you can because people pay to be there.
Right,
so you want to get as many bodies in there as you can.
How many classes are you teaching at Avalon? Are you teaching on all 3 or just?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I have 2 yoga classes on the schedule, and then spin I'm just gonna pop in.
Okay.
Pop in on Fridays, and sub whenever I can.
Do you still teach because you like to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I had to cut back a lot, but now I really like the amount that I teach.
Yeah. Because you want to.
Yeah, because I want to. Yeah.
Does Jess come down there with you?
She doesn't like co-own that one with me.
Okay.
That one's just mine. So whenever she's down, she always teaches, and I love when she's there. The clients love when she's there. I think she really likes it too.
Well, it's at the shore.
Really happy. Yeah. And it's just cool to see, like, I love whenever anyone from Phoenixville visits CIO because it's like, it's kind of like seeing a dog walk on its hind legs. It's like, whoa, what are you doing here?
No, that's really cool, though. Yeah.
It's cool. It's really, really cool. Because down there, it's totally different people. It's a different vibe. It's a different staff. So it's kind of just like, it's like when you have college friends and they meet your high school friends, and it's like, what do you guys think? You know?
Yeah, these are my new friends.
Yeah, these are my other people.
Yeah.
This is my
or like
other
when
group.
your cousins meet your other cousins, it's like, you guys have other cousins.
Yeah, no, just you guys. That's it. Yeah.
That's
Does your boyfriend do this?
Does he do like anything stride with me?
Yeah. No? What's he
He
do?
builds the studios for me down there.
So what's he do?
Great question, Obi. I don't know.
I have no idea what he does. He just does stuff every day.
No, literally, it changes all the time. Right now he's in landscaping.
Okay.
He's trying to find his purpose.
Okay. Well, what does he like to do?
He always says that he wants to help people. So for a long time, he's wanted to join the military.
Okay.
A lot of reasons as to why he couldn't for a while because of his eyesight. He got that fixed. So who knows what he's going to end up doing, but he just wants to help people. That's what he always says.
Well, this is helping people. So he's building the gyms. That helps people
Yeah,
have
no,
a
that
gym.
helps me absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
For
Yeah.
sure. Saves me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, he really is the best, though. He can build anything. He'd be a great contractor, but I think his thing is he just wants to find fulfillment in whatever he does. And he's a fantastic worker. He's just finding himself.
He'll find it.
Yeah.
He has to
Figure it
find
out.
what he likes to do. Like, I have 8 years of finance prior to fitness. I fucking hated it.
Really?
I worked for 8 years for TD Bank. I started at Commerce Bank, then they got bought out TD Bank. I went to Citibank. I worked for Sovereign, went back to TD Bank. 8 years. Work your way up.
Yeah.
Fancy titles mean nothing.
Yeah.
Right? It just means a lot more work.
Yeah.
But you hated it. And then I have this for 10 years, and I work a lot more, but it doesn't feel like it. Like we're sitting on the couch in sweatpants.
Yeah.
Like,
I know
right?
people
Talking
like-
to each other about fucking what we love to do.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you find as long as you like doing it. And if it happens to make you money,
100%.
so be it.
Yeah.
100%. And I think he struggles with that because his mom loves her career. I love my career. So I think he sees that and he's like, I don't love mine. So like,
That's-
what's my
right.
thing? And
That's
it takes
how-
time. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
take
it.
time.
I have 8
Yeah, I
years.
feel
I
like
haven't
you
did
were
this
really
till I
young.
was 31.
Right.
Right? I went into bodybuilding forever. I was small. I was 125 pounds freshman year of college. And I said, I'm changing everything. Right? And I changed it. But like, you have to find what that is. And I have many friends that worked at gyms just for fun or whatever, but they didn't make it a career. That's
Right.
not their thing. They love going to the gym at the end of work, whatever, but they like stopping at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then they turn their phones off.
Right.
My phone doesn't turn off.
Right.
But I also don't feel like I've been working though.
Right.
Right? So like,
right,
it's
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
You know, I can go pick up my son from school. I could go coach baseball and football and all that stuff.
Yeah. Isn't that
So
cool?
you have to find something you love to do.
Yeah.
And that's why I always look at things to like improve or implement or add or
Totally.
do other things in this capacity because it's fun
Yeah.
and it makes you money.
Yeah. Yeah. Bonus.
Bonus.
There's a bonus.
It is. It really is. Yeah, it's cool what we get to do. It really is.
Do you still do stuff on YouTube?
So funny you say that. I haven't
quick.
posted. Yeah, that was good.
You
No.
hit me with that.
I know.
Reaction.
I didn't know you were gonna ask that question right away.
I haven't posted a while on YouTube. I just felt really disconnected from it for a while. But recently I've just been getting like the itch to re-upload again and actually put up a video today. So it's so funny that you asked that. So I put up a video today. I've been filming, I recently moved. So I've been filming that move because people love watching moving vlogs. People just like watching us stuff, but it's fine.
If we only knew someone that would be able to get us a reality TV show.
I can't.
No, literally, Kelly, the amount of times that I've said the spin world especially needs reality TV.
That-
We don't need a fucking company to do this. We could just do it and then submit it. And
And
if
then
it
submit
takes,
it
it
to mine.
takes.
I also have a connect in the reality TV. I mean, not as
See?
many as you do, but
Mm.
I've always thought about it. Like,
I
It
think
would
that
be easier.
I wouldn't want to destroy what you had in this.
well,
But
that's
I don't
the
think
thing.
that would destroy it
Unless-
though. I think it would just
You can't
piggyback
control
on
the
it.
narrative though
Right.
when someone else is editing it and producers are calling
Right.
the shots. Like,
Right.
that freaks me out.
Yeah.
But if we do it all,
Now I got to edit the reality show.
are you busy? Are you busy? I'm sorry.
That's mean.
Well, no, like, this is purpose. Like, you love this.
I do love this.
Right, you love this. Like, this is your thing. And you jumped in this whole nutrition thing because it worked for you.
It's
Like,
it. That's why
I don't know if you told Tori, we fought. Like, literally, like, we would fight, arguing about food and, like, her old plan and why it won't work.
Yeah.
And she would fight me because it was working at the time. She's like, well, fuck it, I'm losing weight, so shut the fuck up, right? But, like, it was only up to a point, right? And now you're eating all the shit you want, and
Yeah.
you're still losing weight, and you're fitter and toner, muscle,
Right.
right? So, like, you love this,
I do love this.
Yeah.
right? So, love it, make money,
Put
get
it
us a
on
TV
And
show.
make it a reality
and put it on a
TV
TV
show.
show.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we end this now? I'm
Oh, I
done.
thought we were done like
Kelly's
10 minutes
done.
ago.
I'm done. Now I'm
I
done.
could do this forever. I
Yeah,
love podcasting.
see? We could just do this all day.
I love
We're gonna have to
podcasting.
end it at some point.
You can end it down.
All right, I'm gonna end it now. So, also, if you want to listen to Tori, she has her own podcast called Manifest with Tori DeSimone.
Thank you. That was so nice of you.
Oh, all right. Okay, bye.
Where are we?
Well, we're at Stride Spin and Fitness.
Yeah.
I think we said it.
Yeah, but we have to say it at the end, too.
Oh,
You
we're
guys
at
are
Stride
so
Spin and
nice.
Fitness.
Mhm.
Okay, done.
Peace.
Peace.